Area. Yeah, woo! We were one of the groups that was present in the confrontation with Senator Feinstein.
Youth versus Apocalypse's main purpose is to bring awareness and to inspire change around the climate crisis.
What's up, everybody?
I've been involved with Youth versus Apocalypse ever since it started about 2 years ago. We are youth from all over the Bay Area, and we're youth that are involved with different campaigns trying to, make the earth better.
And we work on the Bachman campaign, which is the Bay Area air quality. If it has to do with like oil refineries and gas stations. And then we worked on youth versus coal.
In Oakland, we're already at such big risk because so many people here have asthma. Putting coal through Oakland is just going to cause even more havoc in our community. That's the main hotspot with communities filled with color.
Environmental racism exists. It's easier to dump on Black and brown communities, low-income communities. There's so many people who should be included in these conversations, people who look like me. I want people who live in my communities to be the face of this movement.
Young people have a fresher perspective on the world. We are able to recognize that climate change is an impending disaster and that we have to do something about it.
When California has fires, which happen almost every year because of the effects of climate change, people can't breathe.
The sun was red and we couldn't go outside without wearing a mask. And if we didn't wear a mask, we would get a headache. So it was physically impacting us.
And so we're doing a youth climate strike.
Students from around the world are walking out of their schools to demand political climate action.
The adults had their chance to save us, but now we have to take matters into our own hands.
Senator Dianne Feinstein gets into a heated discussion with a group of kids
in her Bay Area office saying she should support a Green New Deal.
Maybe people should listen a little bit.
You're supposed to listen to us. That's your job.
How old are you? How old
I'm
are
16.
You?
I
well,
can't
you didn't vote for me.
The interaction got very tense. It got very uncomfortable, kind of cringy.
I've been doing this for 30 years. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it was kind of I think a tense exchange, which is why it got viewed so many times.
That video was uploaded and it gained millions of views.
After we went viral, the pace at which we work has gotten much faster.
We have a Zoom call almost every night. In those calls are people who are organizing students from their schools.
This new platform that we have is really giving us this new sense of urgency, and we're really coming together as a group.
I think we all realize that this attention, it's not something that comes along that easily.
This strike is not only local and national, but it's global. Thousands of young people and allies are walking out of schools, out of jobs.
Around the world today, they're calling for more action to combat climate change.
Because it's on a global scale, there's people in our group who have made flyers specifically for our Bay Area to get it done, so it's spread online so the youth can definitely access it.
I've personally never been so involved in an event like this, especially an event of this magnitude.
We've had protests where we've had 20 people show up and we were super happy. Now we have something where thousands of people are coming, and globally hundreds of thousands are participating in something that we have our name on.
I hope that we get through to some of our representatives and that we get more adults and more people in government talking about what actions do we need to take so that we can secure the future for not just these kids, but kids around the country and around the world.
So before we get started, we are Youth versus Apocalypse. Yeah, woo!
To our elected representatives, we say, we will not stop. We urge you to support the Green New Deal.
I want a happy future. I want the world to still be beautiful.
So it's our job as the youth to not only acknowledge this struggle, but to find a solution for this struggle.
It feels like no one wants to fight for my future. And if no one's gonna fight, we have to fight for ourselves.
We are the youth. We are the future.
Our movement is to call to all politicians like Senator Feinstein to make a change and to use the power and the platform that they have.
We have a voice and we will use our voice, and we cannot be silenced.